In 1963, Ford built the Galaxie as its flagship cruiser. 20 feet long, 86 inches wide, designed for boulevard comfort. This example left that quiet life behind a long time ago. What you're looking at is Adam McCoy's twin-turbo Coyote Galaxie. It's a ground-up, small-tire drag build that has turned one of the most recognizable silhouettes in American muscle into something nobody saw coming. Fabrication was led by Jared Tucker at Jared's Garage in South Carolina. Tuning, engine development, and most of the driving are handled by Kevin Mullins at TKM Performance in Denton, North Carolina. Up close, this thing is all dragster. The silver body sits low over a narrowed chassis. The rear tubs have been widened to swallow 28-inch drag radials, and every panel clears the plumbing underneath. You can still read the Galaxie in every line of the sheet metal, but there's nothing cruiser about the way this car stages. Nothing cruiser about the way it launches on the bumper. Between the fenders sits a 302 cubic inch Coyote V8, the same 5.0 architecture you find in a Mustang or an F-150, except almost nothing here is factory anymore. The block is a Billet Accufab Coyote, a fully machined replacement for the stock aluminum casting, built to take the boost and the RPM that would otherwise destroy a production engine in short order. A stock Ford crankshaft sits in the middle, paired with R&R aluminum rods and forged Wiseco pistons. A comp custom spec camshaft opens the valves in a way no factory Coyote ever did. The cylinder heads are factory castings, but TKM ports them in-house. And that work is a huge part of why this engine flows the air it does at high RPM. Feeding the Coyote originally was a pair of 76-75 precision turbochargers. More recently, Solid Motorsports fabricated and installed a HARTS turbo system with plumbing routed into the fender wells. After that upgrade, TKM's dyno showed over 3,800 horsepower at the crank. The original precision combo already made 3,000 at the crank and around 2,700 at the wheels. Fuel is Billet Atomizer 850 pound-per-hour injectors on methanol, an Aeromotive system, and a Holley Dominator ECU. Kevin Mullins writes every tune himself, then turns around and drives it. Power runs through a Virginia Speed TH400, an M&M non-lockup converter, and a PST carbon drive shaft into a narrowed rear axle on bead-locked wheels wrapped in drag radials. The build itself is really a collaboration between three shops. Jared's Garage handled the fabrication, the chassis, and the bodywork, finishing everything to a show car standard you rarely see on a race car.
With still factory heads, twin 76 turbo, precision turbo.
Solid Motorsports handled the HARTS turbo installation and the custom exhaust plumbing. TKM Performance engineered the engine, wrote the tune, and dialed in the overall combination from start to finish.
Because I knew I was going to have to overnight most of the material to get it here fast enough so I could work on it the first part of the week, or Monday anyway. So I kind of had to figure out quick where...
Three shops, one build, and the kind of precision that only happens when everyone is pulling in the same direction. It also helps that Kevin Mullins himself is the driver on most of these passes. Results speak for themselves. The car debuted at Streetcar Takeover at Z-Max Dragway in Charlotte, and Mullins drove it all the way to the final round before curfew halted the event.
But if any of you have seen this car...
Since then, it has picked up class wins at Streetcar Bragging Rights at Darlington Dragway and at the TKM 28 Shootout at Rockingham, racing against some of the quickest small tire cars in the country.
If you guys watch my videos before,
In extreme 28-inch tire trim, this Galaxie has already run a best of 4.12 seconds in the 8th mile. That's elite territory for any Coyote car, let alone a full-bodied 60-year-old body.
So it is a big pain with that. To find the trim, everything else, we had the
The team's next target is a 3-second 8th mile pass. With the kind of power this Galaxie is making right now, it is not a question of if it happens. It is just a question of when.
I'll tell you when.
If you enjoyed this build, hit that subscribe button, drop a like, and let us know in the comments what you want to see next. This is Restomod Muscle Car Finder. We'll see you on the next one.